Good morning, it's Barbara, and I'd like you to introduce you to my sister-in-law, Vicki, who watches the vlog religiously. I don't know why. She doesn't watch it to see me. She watches it to find out what the heck's going on with her mother. That's what it is, right?
That's a lot of it. But I also like to know what's going on with the knitting world, even though I'm a crocheter, not a knitter. But yeah, I really enjoy it every day.
Oh, you're so sweet. So anyway, since we're here together, she said yesterday, it's a little bit weird to watch your vlog every morning and being right here with you and hearing what's going on. We had a great day yesterday. Oh, but first, this is our house. Now we're sitting in the gazebo by the beach. And you probably can't see it, but Dennis is actually up on the balcony. So one of these days I'm going to be painting this view, I'm pretty sure. But we're going to move over here so you got the ocean behind us. Or we've got the ocean behind us and you've got a view of the ocean. We practiced this. We did a sound check to make sure that the wind wasn't too much because it's windy. As you can tell by my hair, I actually used my hair dryer and I used my hair dryer and fixed my hair real nice. Now, I don't really use hairspray very much, so I didn't spray the hell out of it. But I might put hairspray on my list of things to pick up because this is pretty wild. But I do have two hats, so I could just wear a hat all the time, but that would be a little weird. It is so gorgeous. We have been so lucky with the weather. So lucky with the weather. So yesterday I had a great day. I think you had a good day.
Yeah, we went to the Fort Raleigh, which is where the Lost Colony is all about. So if you ever have heard anything about the Lost Colony,
Is that Roanoke?
Roanoke Island.
Okay. How far is that from here? I didn't even know you guys went.
It's just north of Manio. So just north of the town of Manio.
Oh, okay.
On Roanoke Island. And it tells the whole history of how they left these people, they had to go back to England and go get some more supplies and things. And when they came back, their colony was gone. They never to this day, 400 years later,
Don't know
really
exactly what happened. They all went native.
Right, and including Virginia Dare, who you've probably heard her name. She was the first English child born in America.
And our house is on Virginia Dare Trail, which is why I've heard of her.
Yes, right.
I hadn't heard of her before we came to Nags Head. Okay. Well, maybe I did. American history. Yeah. When I was 12.
Right.
That's not something that's going to stick with me. Oh, well, that was fun. I did not go far afield. I stayed home, but I finished my paintings. The paintings that I did were, there's a step right here that goes down to the beach, and I looked left and I looked right, and I painted each of those views, and I will be showing you those when I get home. But we literally sat on the balcony watching the ocean, listening to the ocean for at least 3 hours yesterday before I did anything else. I did my vlog, I uploaded it, and I sat for 3 hours and just listened and talked, and I was not alone up there because it's a beautiful place to sit and listen to the ocean and watch. And there were quite a few ships that went by yesterday. There was a fishing trawler that was trolling for fish, who I don't know what they were, but they had a huge wake of birds. I think the birds were like on top of the net, is my guess. And I mean, just this huge giant patch of birds. Some of them were flying and dive bombing, and we missed it. I don't know what happened, but at one point I looked up and the boat was gone, but the pile of birds were still there. So either they threw the little fish back in the ocean from the net, or they picked up the net and went away, and then the birds were there for whatever the rubble was, or they tossed chum over. I don't know what happened, but the birds stayed for a long time, like an hour, and then I looked up, I said, oh my gosh, and as one giant flock, they lifted off of the ocean and flew away. So I guess they ate up everything, whatever it was that was there. So that was my morning. I drank, 3 giant cups of coffee and listened to the ocean. And then I finished those paintings. And I'm not sure, we have puzzles, we have things going on, but I 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I was sitting on the couch, and I felt like a 5-year-old. Mommy, I don't have anything to do. I don't want to do a puzzle. I don't want to paint a picture. You know, I mean, really, it was like this weird, crazy, you know, ennui of some kind. I don't even know. And I'm like, Barbara, you should be working on your sleeve. So guess what I did? I picked up my sleeve. Yay! I literally picked up my sleeves, my stitches from my sleeves, and I knit. And it was crazy. Not even 10 minutes later, I calmed down, my body relaxed. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm feeling like a knitter. It just really satisfied my soul. So I am 2/3 of the way through my first sleeve. Oh, and G-Rats. I don't have all the needles I need. I'm gonna have to go to the knitting store because it's still there.
It's still there?
Yeah, I looked it up. Well, I don't know where it is. I don't think it's in the same place.
Oh, okay.
But because I didn't see it, but it's still acting like it's alive on the internet. So I'm.
And that's the store that years ago you went, and that's what got you into knitting.
That's the one.
Years ago.
That's the one.
And I was with her that day for everything because I was crocheting at the time, and we went in and she went around and she said, "Oh, this is really
This
cool.
is beautiful.
This is when she
I
just
want to
started.
cuddle all this yarn. So
And the rest is history.
And the rest is, and so this is why, although lately it's been sounding like I feel guilty about my stash, I don't feel guilty about my stash. I just recognize I have too much yarn. But it is a completely separate, you know, hobby. And I do enjoy cuddling my yarn. And I think pouring all that yarn out onto the bed and sorting through it and everything has also helped my mojo because it's really lovely, lovely yarn. I sent some yarn to some friends and it was really hard to decide what to send. You know, every time I have to do a prize, I go in there, I'm like, oh, I've had this a really long time and I haven't used it. I'm like, oh, but no, I love this one. And I go through the thing the whole time.
Here comes Terry.
Oh, here comes Terry. So anyway, so I was knitting yesterday, and I think I need to go to the yarn shop, and there is an art supply store here.
Right. I actually Googled that after you mentioned
Yeah.
that the one time there is
Hey,
one.
Terry. Cousin Terry's got a towel. He's going in the ocean, so that's fun. And so I think I'm going to do a little shopping trip. Kim wanted to go to Lizzie's.
Oh.
So
Right.
she might come with me, and she loves a yarn shop too.
Yeah, right.
So
Well, and I would go, but I'm making shepherd's pie today. I'm going to be cooking all day. I've already
Vicky's the
chopped
cook.
everything up
Yeah.
all this morning already.
yeah, Vicky's the cook today, and we always look forward to her shepherd pie. And this year, sweetheart that she is, she's also doing keto
Well, yeah.
or low carb, and so she's making one version with mashed cauliflower instead of mashed potatoes. So shepherd pie is meat and veggies and gravy-ish stuff, and then you put a layer, all you Brits know this, put a layer of mashed potatoes on top and bake it. And so one of the trays is going to have mashed cauliflower, which I guarantee is going to be delicious. And you could do the whole thing cauliflower, and everybody would love it.
Probably.
But, yeah.
But
Well, we'll find that out this year, and next year maybe it's all cauliflower, because the potatoes are a pain in the ass.
they are.
In my opinion, are you going to do the baked potato thing this year?
I'm just doing the regular.
We discovered before we couldn't eat potatoes anymore that if you want to make mashed potatoes, you should bake the potatoes and then peel them. And they are so much more powerfully flavored because
Right.
a lot of the potato flavor goes out in the water if you boil potatoes. And we loved those, and I'm a big mashed
Yeah.
potato fan.
We did that one year. The year I made 4 batches.
Oh, uh-huh.
And of course that took me from like 9 in the morning all day.
Careful, Lee, you're going to be on my vlog.
We're doing a vlog.
No,
Can I put them on?
Yeah,
yeah,
sure.
there's Lee.
This is our friend Lee from California. He came with Dave and I from California. So
Yeah. Did somebody move your chair? Oh, good. No. We threatened. So this beach, as you, I don't know if you can see. I don't know if you can see, but there's houses all up and down this beach. Oops. Oops. Nah. But anyway, there's houses all up and down this beach. I just made everybody seasick. Sorry about that. And we've got the ocean sounds to go with that. So if you take a long walk on the beach, sometimes it's very hard to figure out which house you're at. So Lee's been putting a deck chair out at the bottom of the steps to signal that this is the house. And Aura and I were sitting on the porch last night. So the chair was sitting here, and I said, "Oh, it would be really mean if we went and took that chair and stuck it on the stairs of a different house." Of course, that would mean I would have had to walk on the beach and go find a peach-colored house. But you know, but they're only about 4 or 5 colors, so it wouldn't be a long walk to find a peach house. But anyway, we didn't do that, and I told him we were going to do that. But he's a nice guy. So we've had some really nice visitors that we knew that. Well, you know Lee, but Frank and Karen were lovely, and they left this morning before I got up, so I didn't get to say goodbye. But we've been having a lovely time. And so last night, how many puzzles did we finish? Did they finish?
We've done 3 or 4 already.
They've already finished 3 or 4 puzzles. And it's quite the community thing. We have a big table set up, and there are 2 puzzles going at a time, and a lot of puzzlers. And, you know, it's a nice, quiet, you look for a piece, you talk, you drink, you know, but not too much and not carefully, because last time we were here, we lost 2 different puzzles because Wanda is not trainable, and she dumped her drink on the table 2 different times and ruined 2 puzzles.
Yeah.
So we instituted the no drinks on the table rule. Well, but we only enforce it when Wanda's here. Anyway.
Yeah, and unfortunately she couldn't come because of COVID.
She was one of the COVID cousins, and so she is not here this week.
I emailed Bonnie and she has not responded.
That's a little worrying. Vicky is a recovering COVID patient.
Even though I've been vaccinated, I still got it.
Yeah, and you've gotten your sense of smell back.
Got my smell back.
Yeah, so that's good.
Yep. Yeah. That's the weirdest thing in the world, when you can't smell anything. It is just bizarre.
Yeah. In the early days of COVID, apparently Yankee Candle Company started getting a lot of people complaining that the candles they bought didn't have a smell. So they had to email them and say, you should go to your doctor.
Yes, you should go to your doctor.
You should go to your doctor. If you can't smell a Yankee Candle, you know you got a problem.
That's right.
So, well, then when Dennis was worried about your mother, he was finding ammonia.
Oh, right.
Trying, smell this. Can you smell? Because the problem with Aura is she already has a bad smeller. You know, so I don't think she would even notice if she couldn't smell anything. Right. So Dennis was sticking ammonia under her nose, smelling salts, just to make sure that she was okay. So anyway, today I might be going out and about for a little shopping, although it's not urgent about the
knitting. You gotta be back in time to help me with the cauliflower.
Yeah, I'm doing the mashed cauliflower for the shepherd's pie. So probably not. You know, it's funny. I get here and I just don't want to leave.
I know.
I don't want to leave the house. I don't want to take my car out. We got to go out tomorrow, but that Dennis is going to be with me. I don't want to take Dennis to a knitting shop.
No.
I mean, he's a very patient guy sitting there, and he would never say a word. He'd be on his phone. I would feel pressure because he was there. So I can't do it tomorrow. So anyway, because our Solyanka is tomorrow night, and so we're gonna go get bread and he's decided he wants to make Caesar salad. He wants to make traditional Caesar, because he made a Caesar dressing for the salad for Sunday night and everybody loved it. So we decided to make Caesar dressing, but the original Caesar salad was made in a restaurant in LA or something, or maybe Mexico, and by a chef named Caesar. And it's just the whole leaf of the romaine, not cut up. Yep. And you're supposed to eat it with your fingers. This is the traditional story. So he thinks
Shaved Parmesan on
with
top.
shaved
and,
Parmesan on
yep.
top and the Caesar dressing. And I'm like, oh yeah, you just want to give them the weirdest meal ever because the Solyanka is already going to blow their mind.
Yep.
And then they're going to have.
But that's Dennis. If he always has something new for us to try and do. And
Yeah. The last couple times when we were doing keto, we did a barbecue.
That's
which
right.
was boring,
Yes,
to tell
it
you.
was.
I mean, it was good.
We missed the fish ladder.
Yeah, but he used to make feijoada, which is the black bean stew, the Brazilian black bean stew that's so
But we can't have the
yummy.
black beans. So.
But we can't have the beans anymore. So now you're going to be introduced to Solyanka. You'll
There you
never
go.
make it. It has a bajillion ingredients.
Yeah,
and
that's what
Dennis,
Dennis
I
said.
got home, he's like, I forgot how long it took to make Solyanka. I had to chop all this stuff up. Anyway.
Yep.
So anyway, that's today. And you go that way. I'll go this way. We'll leave them with a little
Okay.
ocean.
Well, I don't bang the tripod.
And there you are, the Atlantic Ocean. Anyway, come back here and stick your head and say goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye, everybody. Please take good care of yourselves. Please, please, please. Stay safe and stay sane.